Okay. Well, letting Doc get used to the motorcycle. First start is to just let him climb all over it. That way he knows that it's not going to bite him, that it's something that's interesting. It's a good perch. Oh, he saw a bird. He says, I got a good angle from up here. I can pounce on anything. Which, if he gets used to it, this way, slowly, he will become a rider. Plus, he smells the wild cats, the feral cats that come up here. When I put the cover over it, and they come up there and sleep up and underneath the cover on the seat or on a saddlebag. I've seen a couple cats under there. One like on a saddlebag like that, and one up there. Doc's just checking out the other stuff on the porch too. But by getting him used to the bike, little at a time, eventually him and Annie will be riding together. And that. Doc will probably be riding up front, Annie probably riding in her basket in the back. I guess I could put the travel trunk on the back and put a screen over it, but that's kind of a forced way of getting him used to it. And you know what? If he gets used to it like it is, little at a time, hey, it may not be this summer, maybe next summer before he's a rider, but eventually Doc will ride the motorcycle, and he will more than likely enjoy it, because most cats and dogs do enjoy riding the motorcycles and going places. Right now he's getting used to the being outside. He was really timid at first, even though his family of cats came from feral cats out here. He was found in the woodpile, and Annie adopted him and took him in. Hey Annie, come over here. Or Doc, go over there. Get a picture of the two of you together. Come here, Annie. Where you going? Did you see something back there you wanted to get? Is there another kitty out here? She's hiding behind the bicycle right now. There's too much stuff on the porch. We got to get that mixed up. Doc, do you want inside? I'll let you inside if you want. Come on. Get him used to the coming and going. No, don't want in? Not so much. Where are you going, Annie? You want to sit on the bike? You want up? No, up. 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 Let's see if you can sit. Sit pretty. Here, let's try something. We'll put Doc on the saddlebag and you on the thing, and see if the two of you, I can get thing right here. See you together. Be nice when you both ride. Yes, it will. Look at you. Annie's an old school. She's been riding for quite some time. You want down? You do? Doc, you're easier at jumping down. Annie can't so much. Here we go. There you go. Go keep an eye on Doc. You gonna lay on the cushion? Somebody got rid of a cushion, and I figured it'd be good for them to have out back. I gotta wash it off. It got a little dusty and muddy out here. This is getting junked up. I'm gonna have to clear it off again. That happens. Got the trailer back. Got the trailer back. It's not mine in the first place. It's a friend of my son's. He just leaves it at my son's house. He lives in Kentucky. And we use it all the time. Of course, we do repairs, or my son does repairs. I helped him repair it the last time, but now it's needing to get... My son just put a new hookup cord, patch-in cord for the truck, and my son pulls it with one of his vehicles. He's got like a SUV type vehicle, and he pulls it with it, and he moves his tractor, riding tractor and stuff like that. Me, I borrow it and maybe haul a load of scrap so that I can make some money so I can make it down the road or pay a bill. Of course, I don't go out looking for scrap so much. Hi, Doc. Because, and I'm just out. I'm sitting here. I got my house slippers on. They're getting wet because it's been raining. I should have mowed the lawn a little earlier today when it didn't rain. I probably could have got it done, but I didn't. It's getting a little high. Well, not super high, but that. I'll go over a friend of mine's house and borrow his weed eater so I can get that. I'm going to dig out some patches of this and put it in a planter. So Doc's got some nice wide leaf blade grass to chew on, and he occasionally wants a little blade of grass. Where you at, Annie? Annie, where'd you sneak off to? Why, I'm gonna have to pick up Doc and go find Annie. Does this look familiar? No, it doesn't, because it was cleaned up. It's no longer your little patch. Come on, Annie. Where are you? Let's find Annie. Annie. Oh, there she is. Pocket. Okay. Get down then. I know you want to be out there. Annie's over there. Go get her. He likes to be out. He likes to cruise through this taller grass. He likes it when it's taller, but well, it's not that tall. Still within the legal limits. I got a little bit of a scratch when he tried to jump out of my arm. Yum, blood. And Annie's doing some searching in that tall stuff. We put out that was a little bit of biscuits and gravy and a little tuna fish that neither Annie or Doc wanted, so we give it to the feral cat. Oh gosh, I just kind of popped this on. You come back here. I'm going to put you inside for a while. You going to keep tracks of him? Annie will round him up sometimes for me. And then sometimes she don't. You got me good. Now, you're hunting. I know. You're a hunting. And you won't let me get you. Doc. Time to go in. It's time to go in. Come on. Yeah, I know. It's time to go in. Sometimes he wants in, sometimes he wants out. He's fickle. He just learned about all this. Oh gosh. He's not been out. I got a mess in there I gotta get taken care of. All them boxes of stuff. I had a outfit bring me some food, and I ain't got it all put away, and it's all over the table and everything else. You gonna lay there? Can you down? Down? Down. Good girl. Oh, you got an eye booger. Let's get that eye booger. You sit out here with me for a while. Here, look. I got a boo-boo. Can you fix it? Huh? No, you're not gonna fix it? You sit there. Around. Got my boonie hat on. First, I got the sides snapped up. It don't know what it wants to do right now. Whether it wants to quit raining or start raining again. It's a kind of a gloomy, but sometimes the sun peeks out day. Let's see, I'm gonna turn around, go look at the truck. I gotta get some stuff done to the truck. I had a few things happen this winter that, like, I was at my son's and the door handle froze shut. I went to put something in the truck and it was brittle, and I went to pull it and I ended up with the handle in my hand. I gotta get that piece right there. Not real expensive. It's only about 13, 14 bucks. I'll order that online. And that truck is kind of messy. I got stuff I gotta put up. Got me a little rack in the back that I think I'm gonna use. I got from scrapping one time. And I'm going to keep it. It's one of those, I might make a cat tree out of it. Cover these with some sort of material and cushion. Then run it up. It's an old Red Bull thing. Or I might use it to put stuff up on in the shop. Oh, found stuff out here. And I got some aluminum. Let's see. Just peel this plastic back from this aluminum. That's a good little thing. Found that. Somebody was getting rid of that. That'll be good for saving aluminum cans in and stuff. I already had it filled a couple times with aluminum cans since I found it, and I had it filled with crush cans at one time. It brought some money. My back seat's all full of stuff. This is the cover for the motorcycle. There's a couple of straps. There's a couple things that Big T's mom was throwing out. I'm going to spray them with some distilled vinegar and clean them, brush them. And I got a couple lamps I'm going to fix up. And there's an extra ball. It's a mess. I'm going to take out, I don't like how these things are. And those don't come up. I'm taking the back seat out, putting like a toolbox, lifts up with a couple pads on the back, and then put some pads right on the back of the pickup wall that's come out a little bit, and then I'll put seat belts on them. That way it'll be a dual verse thing, and then one side of the thing will have like cut out holes in the I'm gonna get some aluminum or sheet metal or whatever, probably an old refrigerator sheet metal or dryer washer type thing, and I'll make up the metal pieces for it, cut it out, and I'm rivet it to what I got, and fix up a little box thing in there. That way when the dog and the cat go with me, they can come up. Usually the cat, Annie gets strapped in up front, and the cat, he pretty much wanders. When we're driving down the road, he either sets, I'm going to put a perch up there so he can walk back and forth, but I can still see out the back window, and then put a couple things where he likes to come up and be on near my shoulder up there. And that the thing's dirty right now. I got to clean this thing. See, I got cans, energy energy drink cans. I drink that coffee stuff from time to time. Let's see. This has got to be cleaned out. It's a mess. And Yahoo. Yeah. Stuff like that. This has got to all be cleaned out. It's kind of dirty right now. I get it set up. There's my clergy thing came down. Let's see. We'll put that back up here in a minute. Clergy. Yeah. A licensed minister or an ordained minister. Sort of an oddball minister. Anyway. One of those things you do. Anyway, I'll get some stuff, some scrap. I go down to the thing. This is a mess. I pulled the bike up on there because of the rain the past few days. Annie's happy just to sit out here and do whatever. She knows I'm talking about her. Well, I've done a whole 17 minutes about nothing and just walked around here. That's just life. I got to get this old Schwinn rocking and rolling. Really, the only thing it needs is I need to put a bolt in this to hold this braking mechanism or where the back pedal brake is, and air up this tire, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll with that thing. And then that thing, I'm gonna make a trike out of it. And I've got 2 old Harley wheels and rubber tires that I'm going to hook to I've got a trike rear end, a bicycle trike rear end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the centers out of the hubs, and regular hubs will fit right into it. And then I'll mount them on the back of the trike, bolt them on the trike, and then, I'll have to weld them, and then bolt, have them so the tires come off and on. That way I can change tires if I get a flat, which I've had car tires and motorcycle tires on the back of bicycles, and let me tell you, they last a long time. You hardly ever get a flat on one of those. Usually get a flat on the front. I might put a wider front end, or I might widen out that springer right there, because I got another springer just like that. And what I'll do is I'll take and split it and weld it and put 2 springs side by side in it, and it'll be spring. I've got some unusual bikes. I'll put a couple in the comments that I've built over the years. I've sold down through the time. I'm kind of I don't know what you call it, a tinkerer. And I need to get this cleaned up once I get the house all set up. And Doc's saying, "Dad, I've been in long enough. You're outside. Come in." But I want this inversion table so I can take the kinks out of my back and everything else. And I got this. Friend from down at the church gave me that. Well, his son gave it to me. He had it. and I help by taking some stuff over to his son in return. There's people from everywhere. Just know people from everywhere, that's all. I got this thing. This this here was, before I remodified it, was like a desk chair, and then took the desk chair off this part, found this part from a stool, put it on there. Same way with this thing. This used to be taller and it was like a bar stool, and now that's what I sit on and work on the bike with. It's nice to have that. I'm going to recover this. I got some clear like vinyl covering, and I got some other materials, and I'm going to put like a motorcycle patch right here or some other thing. Maybe I'll find me a Chevy emblem mounted in between the material I put on here and the laminate type. I've got that clear whatever it is. It's a vinyl type thing, and then recover it, and then I'll have put a light spray like headliner glue. It's something that's clear though, and then put it together, and then have the patch showing. It'll be all sealed up. I gotta work on these. I gotta plant stuff in there. I'm gonna build like a wood round table with this coming just about an inch up through the top of it, and I'm going to put soil in it and grow some of this blady grass so the cat can, when he's out here, can jump up on it, and I'll just trim it with hedge shears so he can get his grass that he likes to chew on. And that I'm going to get me some posts, make me some posts for these. They're kind of wet right now. I'll have to go through those, and then I'll put some of those out, have them so they'll temporarily, I can put them out in the yard and have some torches. Found this. Found the plant, this plant, and it was dying in this thing that somebody had thrown in the dumpster at a place. And I found this thing, and I had these old plate dishes I put underneath there for a pickup for the water. But I took it out of there, put it in there, watered it, and it's starting to grow. And I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but that's an interesting plant, and it's starting to thrive. It was really looking bad when I found it. I do that, and then somebody comes over, and usually some neighbor lady, and says, "Oh, you've got one of those. I'd like to have that for my garden." So I give it to them. I mean, I'm not really a green thumb. I just try to save these plants that they toss out. And a lot of them could be saved, but they don't have time at these stores. When it looks bad, they can't sell it, so they just toss it out. Whereas if I put it in another container, set it out back here, it starts to thrive. It's like I found a bunch of aloe vera plants one year, and my neighbors just went crazy. I had all kinds of aloe vera plants, which I need right about now, because when Doc jumped down, his hind legs caught me. Now, if anybody knows what that is, give me a holler. Tell me what that is. Looks kind of interesting. I might want to keep that. I might put it in some other thing, like one of these hanging baskets, if it'll do a hanging basket. Actually need something like spiders or droopy plants that come down the sides. I did one time. I took buckets and planted tomato plants in upside down so that they would drill holes in it, and tomatoes grew out through it at one time, and hung them up from here. Of course, that didn't do much wonders for this. I gotta put that all back in there, and it's warped and that. And I got this. I got some chairs I use that somebody put out, and all they did was put out 4 of these chairs, and these chairs are really pretty nice chairs. I gave 2 of them to a neighbor that wanted some. One they got sitting out on their front porch, and they're using to sit there because they're sturdier than some of the others that you find. And these are nice because you can tighten these babies up. And the thing is, there's people that they'll start to wobbling and they'll get rid of them. Now somebody has got a little creative and fixed this one. This one was cracked, and they've used a hinge there. Looks like something I would do. But, and Annie, she's just happy sitting there. She's enjoying her thing. And I've been enjoying this. I like these. Can't afford them much anymore. When it becomes a choice between a couple of these and nowadays about a half tank of gas, because these will cost you like 2 for $5.50, and $5.50, that's not even really 2 gallons of gas, and that won't put much in this thing. This is a big tank. Of course, it's a lot better. I can get some places I can't carry a whole lot, other than, well, surprisingly, I can carry quite a bit if I just do it right. That thing is what costs me the money to drive, so it sits a lot unless I'm scrapping or doing whatever. And this is a little video about little or nothing, just about life on here at the duplex. And I gotta haul off some stuff. I gotta load up a bicycle somebody gave me, take it to Big T, because the air's on. I didn't know I had the air on. This is a nice bicycle. I gotta air up the tires a little bit. This will be good for Big T's niece and that. And that's gonna be a recycling bin. And then I got this thing that I started out, I just kind of mocked it up. Eventually I'll redo it. I'll put some pictures in the thing. Here's my walkabout wagon that I can get stuff, and in my walkabout wagon, I don't want this happening. I left this up, I didn't turn it over, and the rain just from yesterday filled that thing pretty good full. I forgot to turn that over. I got to put these blocks back over at the other side as I ramble on and on and on and on and on. And you're probably seeing every angle there is except what I'm pointing at. Anyway, folks, I guess I'll get out of there. Maybe I'll put something on here that's better content later on. I just sitting here, just kind of relaxing on this rainy day. I'll sit down on this cush. It's nice to have these little round things. I can work on different parts of the bike like this and do stuff like this. I usually don't have it on the porch. I usually have it parked over there by the motorcycle, by the truck, and then I have it covered for the rain. But since I got that cover from my son, came off of one of his old Harleys. Now he's got big old fancy Harley, big old limited, and it's a beautiful bike. But he's got his own covers, and he's got places where he can put it so that it's not so out in the weather. Mine sits out there. There's that. I just heard the thunder crack. I got some new additions. There was a lady down by the little river down in Oregonia that it's like a little bar restaurant. Well, not a little, it's pretty good size, and a lot of bikers hang out there. I go down there. Maybe I'll do a video down there. There's a lady there that up on the corner, she sells stuff, everything from driftwood from the river to whatever she finds. Kind of like me, I like to do stuff like that. I go there and talk to her every once in a while, and seeing as I ride something a little bit different, I found some like ankle braces for horses, and my buddy says his wife and daughter are going to try and talk me out of these, but I doubt they will, because I put them on my motorcycle. Let me walk around here. I was going to get off here, but I'm not. Now, look at here. I mount them on there because they fit my steed. Old Trigger here. Eventually, when I repaint it, I'm going to paint it the same color, only it won't be all faded like that. And might have Jim put a gloss finish on it afterwards. And then hopefully I'll get my other fenders, which are those Vulcan fenders, which look like the old Indian fenders. Put them on there. Get my Indian headpiece and that. And Doc's over there rubbing his paw on the window. He's just peeking. He says, "Dad, I'm not out. I'm not outside, and you are." Anyway, but I'll get that, and then I'll have some pinstriping done on it, and I'll have Trigger put along the fenders. And on the back, I'm hoping to do somewhere on that fender, those wide fenders and those filled-in fenders, I'll have probably down in here. Of course, it'll be different tail light and everything. I'll have the old trailer style light, or the stop, where it says stop on it, right there, the round one. And I have two insulators from the tops of telephone poles that I'm going to make tail lights out of, or not tail lights, but there'll be tail lights and turn signals and flashers out of. Well, I'm already getting to 33 minutes. Oh, I got over a half hour now on here. But I'll have Giddy Up Go down through here, down on here. And hopefully by then I'll get my Pony Express Rider saddlebags, which will be brown leather, and that. I have no money, but I'm the type that, things just show up, or actually it's more or less people show up. They have things, I have things. We trade, and I end up having something that that works that I end up getting something else for, or I do that. Barter makes the world go round. And then that's how I get things done. Hopefully, if everything goes well, and I do Santa Claus this winter, which I hope to be doing this year. These past couple years have been kind of bad with all this virus garbage. And I'll get my fenders and get this thing done. Hopefully, if God willing, everything goes right next summer, I'll have the Vulcan fenders. This little thing will look like an old Indian military bike, and maybe even cut down that short trailer thing that I've got. I've got a little small trailer that you can pull behind either a small car or a motorcycle. And I also have a thing for a trailer pull that'll fit on the back of here. Come off of a couple old gold wings I come up across. But, yeah, anybody needs some gold wing parts? I got some 84, 85 gold wings. Two gold wings. They were 84 and 85. Right around the, I guess they were 1,100 or 1,200. And that were given to me, and I hauled them off, and they titled them over to me. And I've been taking parts off for buddies and stuff so that they can keep running and things like that, because by helping them fix their bikes up, we all get to ride. And there's been a time or two that, well, there's been more than a time or two that somebody's stuck a hose in my tank so that I could go down the road. And a couple buddies, they wanted me to ride, and I said, no, I ain't riding. Tires slick on the back, can't ride. They come up a day or so later, and there was a brand new tire. You got to cherish friends like that and help them out anytime they need help. If I was a rich man, I'd be doing more to help people out. But when you're not rich, if you've got things that you can help people out with, work with that. That's the way I look at it. And I'm back to rambling again. So, folks, I'm going to get this thing, I'm going to download it to YouTube, to my YouTube page, which I got some pretty, I don't know, I'm not the best video person in the world, so my videos aren't that great. But if you happen to get there and you see the YouTube clip on there and subscribe, that'd be kind of nice for me. Right now I'm just taking this video like it is. I'll download it to there, and then I'll put it on Facebook, and then you'll be seeing it. Of course, you'll probably see it today, although it'll probably take about 20 minutes to load it up. Depends on how the world is sending things out through the air with this phone today. Hey, Annie. Say goodbye, all. Bye. Check you later. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. They say you should say that so that people will start, so your channel will grow. I do the channel for me. But if it was to grow, it might one day pay for itself, and then I could, I don't know what I could do. I just like people to be able to see what I do around here. I don't do much. I'm just one of them Oh, guys, it's just trying to get by. Anyway, take care, all. Have a good one. Bye. Cheers.